Other shows, and now Tony is joining us from Los Angeles this morning. Tony, hello and welcome.
Good morning, Gail.
I just want to say first that I'm so sorry that you lost your dad yesterday. I don't even know. And I know, too, it's been widely reported that your dad called you yesterday morning. And I want to know what you care to share about that conversation, what he said to you.
Well, first of all, Gail, I want to say that I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much. We've been, friends for years, and during that call, it was a call of urgency, and I came to his home immediately.
It has been reported that he was depressed and in poor health. Is that true? Was that true?
Yes, he had been very unhappy about some things that have gone on in his life, several years, and his health was failing.
And so many people, we got the news here yesterday in the newsroom, and it's one of those stories, Tony, that when you hear, you hope that it has to be wrong. Here's Don Cornelius, who was larger than life, that at the end of his life, did you know that he was so down? Did the family know? Did his friends know? Certainly no one could have predicted this.
Well, my father was extremely private, and unfortunately, when you're a private person, you keep things inside, and it's hard to imagine that you would how you feel. You have to be in a person's shoes to really understand. So I obviously, me being extremely close to him, I could tell that he was uncomfortable. But our family could never know that he would how uncomfortable he really was.
We were watching you, Tony, in the studio with the piece about your dad, and I saw you smile. And I'm wondering what it's like for you when you watch him. Listen, he was larger than life. His hair, his clothes, his attitude. Aretha Franklin described him as a true gentleman always. So when you think about him and what he means and what he meant, what comes to your mind?
Well, what comes to my mind is just a guy who really worked hard at being a professional. He taught me everything I know about TV production, and he just really wanted to serve. He wanted to make a statement, and I think he really worked extremely hard to make sure that he presented a project that people could really enjoy.
This is Charlie Rose. I share in the condolences as well, but I also want to celebrate his life for a moment. What do you think he would like his legacy to be because of the cultural impact he had?
Well, I've been asked that question quite a bit, Charlie. And by the way, I really love your work.
Thank you.
I think his legacy would be that he really worked on the fine points. He's always taught me about it's the fine points that count. And he wanted to achieve, quality. He wanted to expose the masses to a new way of looking at black-oriented television, and he just worked really hard to make that happen.
Quality is always about the fine points.
Yes. Yep. Hey, Tony, your dad's described as the epitome of cool. So I'm wondering, you look so much like him, and I'm wondering, when you will remember him, what's going to make you smile? What will give you joy about your dad as we move forward today?
Well, as I watched the piece that you guys rolled, it's so many facets that make me smile. So many things that I can remember over the years of working with him, some 15 years or more. Of how we managed to get by, and we opened up the doors, and people were extremely happy about dance and music and style. So it's a culmination. It's just a legacy of things that make me smile when I hear his voice.
I know.
And I see the show, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, he taught a lot of people to dance, Tony Cornelius.